So for those that started with my affiliate link on HighLevel, who made it this far and have decided that this is just not it and this is not for you, I want to give you the opportunity to cancel your subscription and exit. And the way you do this is you go into your agency view over here, go down to settings, go over here to billing on the left side. And then right here in the middle, there's going to be a want to modify, cancel your subscription. Click on that. And then down here, you have to hit show more. It's hidden. And then down here is cancel plan. Hit that. They'll ask you for some feedback. Go ahead and say something like this wasn't it for me or whatever. Hit submit, and then you'll get a confirmation email. That'll make sure that you don't get charged the monthly fee after your subscription, after your trial expires. And this may be a see you later. You don't have to necessarily leave. And if you want to collaborate on a different venture with me, by all means, reach out. Now, for those that stuck around, you're in for a treat because we have now built our funnel that walks customers all the way through what we're selling down to the page. We also have our calendar where customers can now book their appointments with us. We also have the workflow that sends them confirmation messages all the way leading up to their calendar event. And then once they're booked on your calendar, you're going to get an appointment invite on your app and your email, and then you show up to that Zoom call and then you close them. Now, having all of that set up is great. That's the funnel. But what we need is to push people into that funnel so that way they go through it. And the more people you can push into your funnel, the higher chance that you're going to get somebody to actually book an appointment on the tail end. Now, there's a couple of ways to push people into your funnel. One is if you have a large following, you can continue to speak to that following through your social media. But if you don't have a large following, then you can use advertisement to skip that whole difficulty. And I'm going to show you just how easy it is to build an ad from scratch and then launch your ad campaign to start pushing people into your funnel. So what you do first is you come over to an LLM. I use Gemini Pro, and I asked it to give me a prompt on how to prompt VEO3 to build me an 8-second ad video first. Now, Gemini Pro gives you 3 videos per day, so you can do this in one sitting if you want with 3 clips back to back. And the key is to get all 3 of those clips to look similar. So I gave it this prompt saying, build me something that's testimonial. And it came up with 3 different videos. This one here, now it's a testimonial of somebody kind of promoting the agency. And then what I did was I took the same video, I made a screenshot of it, and I gave it right back to Gemini saying, continue the video for this image. And then I gave it the quotes I wanted it to say. So Gemini took that, made an exact copy of the same avatar, and continued that same clip for another 8 seconds. And then I did that one more time, and I got the 3rd video, giving me a total of 24 seconds. That is more than enough to use those, clip them all together, edit them in Descript, add our own flyer at the end, a call to action, and then see what that turns into. So let's download each one on the top right here, hit download, and then go over to Descript. When you log into Descript, this is what you're going to see. Name your creation, and then what you do is one by one, drag those 3 videos into here. So here's the first one. We have the first one in here, and click on this add new scene, which is a plus sign, and then drag the second video directly onto that second screen. Make sure it's highlighted blue like you see on my screen, and then drop it. And then do it one more time for the 3rd. Click on the plus sign, click away from any of these templates, grab your 3rd video, put it right on that, and drop. Now we have all 3 videos back to back. Now all we're trying to do is put this in a portrait mode. So we only have this lady basically on a phone screen, which would be portrait. And then she's saying those words. And then at the end, we're going to use our flyer to have that call to action to say, this is our agency and call us or book an appointment or whatever our call to action is. So click on the first screen and you can see she's already there. Click on this on the top left. You have this button over here. Click on that and hit portrait. Now it makes it look like a phone, but she's just right in the middle. So what you do is you drag this and you put her right in the middle of the screen like that. So now it's perfect. And then go to the next scene and do the same thing. Okay, that's the second scene. Don't worry about the letters in the middle. We're going to change the captioning and then go to the 3rd screen, do the same thing. Okay, I'm going to play that from beginning to end just to make sure it looks good.
I tried everything. The system brought me 27 new clients last month. My phone is ringing again and my calendar is full. Stop guessing with your marketing. Get expert digital strategy, AI-powered lead capture, and automated follow-ups.
So all of the ways that she moved in and out and all of the bad SVGs that Gemini Pro gave us, what we're going to do is overlay that with our own company branding. That way we still have her face, her still saying all of those nice words, but really our branding for our company. So first, let's go over here. So highlight what she said when she said your agency name and delete that. So what we're going to do is just splash our logo. So when it says before working with our logo, I tried everything. Go play that.
I tried everything.
So what I could do is go back to Gemini Pro and put the word Sonic Solution into the quote and regenerate a new video. But another way to do this is I can create a gap, put in our logo, put a high impact audio over it, and then let the video continue. So let's try this way, and then we can certainly do the other way if it doesn't work. So go in here right after the word with, put a forward slash. That's going to cut that, and then put in just any words you want. Really, I'm just going to put in my company name. She's not going to say these words, but it's just going to create a gap and then put another forward slash. And then over the Sonic Solutions is where we're going to put our logo. So drag your logo in, put it right over this area, the new blank, make sure it's highlighted blue, and then drop it. And so now we have Sonic Solutions. Click down here, change the background to white, so it all blends in nicely. So let's go back and listen. There you go. And now it's really quiet when this thing comes up. So what we need to do is go to stock over here on the right, go to audio, stomp the ground, drag it here, put it right there in that section, and see how it only fills in that particular area. That's what we want. Now play that back. There you go. Nice little wake up call. I want that to be a little bit faster. So what I'm going to do is go in here and click just before where the sound starts. You can see these bars starting. Hit right click and then split layer. And then that first green part where it's just dead noise, I'm just going to delete it. Now that sound should start almost immediately. Let's go back and play it. There you go. Working with BAM. I tried everything. Now what we would want is maybe like an echo where it says Sonic Solutions really loud. Or like I said, we can just go back and have her create the video from scratch. Okay, let's go to the next clip. Okay, so getting 27 new clients last month is great, but these words are in the way. So what we need to do is highlight something like 27 clients and just cover that bottom area. So let's find exactly where she stops talking about that and right click, split layer again. And now only on this part, the first part, is where we need the overlay. So on that same line up here, I'm going to hit right click and split scene. On the same line up here, I'm going to click and then, or right click, split. And now right above this middle area, we're going to go over to elements. We're going to enter a block and then just make sure it like covers only that area. Drag that over. There you go. Now we can write on top of that. So grab text and then just write 27 clients, maybe a couple exclamation marks. Make that nice and big. Probably 200 is better. Turn that font black and then drag it right over that. There we go. Now go back, play it again. And then let's move on. Now we have all this bad SVG basically that we have to cover up. Like these calendars that don't make sense. The numbers don't line up. So let's go over to the last time we saw her. It looks like a scene transitioning is happening here. That's perfect. And we'll right click and split the screen right there. And then now for the rest of this scene, we want to just overlay either our logo or maybe like a funny blooper. You can go over to visuals, stock visuals, and then put something funny, or I like this guy. Let's put him over here. And then now go full screen on him or portrait mode. There you go. Now go back and play it.
Stop guessing with your marketing.
There you go. Now he's doing that thing while she's talking. And now let's focus on the last screen.
Stop guessing with your digital strategy.
Okay, so I like how she transitions in like that. So that first part, let's cover up whatever that open stuff was. So right there, right click, split again. And so maybe we can go with our logo again. This way people, the more they see it, the better it is. So maybe we can have some kind of a factual data like served hundreds of clients or solid 5-star testimonials. So let's go to element, grab a square, cover the bottom, go with subtitle text this time, which is a little bit bigger. We'll say something like hundreds of satisfied clients, and then go black, and then go ahead and drag it down here, and then make sure it's all nice and clean. So that should move over as she's sliding in.
Strategy. AI-powered caption.
And now that last part where we got more SVG coming in, I think we can just hit our logo one more time and call it a day. So right click, split, and then drag right over that last piece, and we'll go with just a full screen. Okay, grab another square then, go to the top, and just cover that up. Now we should have ours. Let's watch the last one again. Okay, let's watch the whole thing from beginning to end. Oh, that first part we completely missed. The first part, we should have our logo. Or what we can do is have somebody that's dejected. That's a problem. Let's go right click, split, and then we'll cover that up with some B-roll. Let's go to stock, visuals, and find somebody that's sad. So I searched for dejected. I found this one. Let's go ahead and capitalize on his dejectedness and then go into portrait mode for him, drag it over, drag to the top. Okay, let's play. There you go. There's still some of that other B-roll like slightly in the background, but I think that's okay with the transitions. So now we export that over here in the top right. Let's go with the highest possible quality, hit publish, and then export. So I made some minor edits to the ad with the transitions. I didn't like how it was showing the original video in the middle. And so now the new ad looks like this.
Struggling to get new customers? Feeling stuck with slow business growth? Before working with I tried everything. Your marketing system brought me 27 new clients last month. My phone is ringing again, and my calendar is full. Stop guessing with your marketing. Get expert digital strategy, AI-powered lead capture, and automated follow-ups. Book now.
I think that'll run. So what we need to do is put that on YouTube first and then run Google Ads against it. And that's going to bring lots of folks to the top of our funnel. So go to your YouTube, create a channel if you don't have one. It's free. Hit create and then upload video. Drag your video in. It's going to ask for a title and description. Don't handwrite this. Go to an LLM, describe exactly what you want, and it'll give you a title and description. Let's paste that in here and then hit go. Okay, now we have a nice little title. Let's grab that, put it in YouTube, and then grab the description and put that in the description. The most important part here is having lots of hashtags because that's what's going to give you organic growth, but then also we're going to give it ads to boost it. Because this is a short, you're not going to need a thumbnail. You can put it into a playlist that you have already, but that's not necessary. And then hit next. Make sure this is public so everybody can view it and then hit publish. Now that ad is live on YouTube and anybody can watch it, which means we're going to promote video. So after you click promote video, if you don't have an account already, click create new account and make a new account. You'll have to add your billing data to that. I already have an account, so I'm going to hit next. And now the main goal is important. What are we trying to do? In this case, we want website visits. We want people to click on that and go to our funnel. Hit next. Put your landing page over here. The call to action is visit site. The call to action is learn more. Studies have found that people are more likely to click on this. It seems less decisive. You're simply just learning, not signing up or booking. You're just learning. Doesn't matter for us because all roads lead to Rome. Let's get a nice promotion headline, unlock more revenue for your business, and then promotion description, we can get 90 characters in here. So let's go maximize that using an LLM. Give me 90 character description for this type. And then context is important. I'm running a YouTube ad. Perfect. Grab that, come back to you, paste it there. It went over. Shame on you, perplexity. Let's bring that down to 90 characters ourselves. There we go. Writing all those bullets in the military and then next. Oh, you can't have punctuation. Okay, that's fine. And then hit next. Okay, show only where your customers are supposed to be. So I'm going to say United States. This has nothing to do with EU political ads, and advanced targeting is important. We need to determine who our target audience is going to be. Is it young people? Maybe not, because we want them to spend money. So they're probably going to be business owners. Let's keep male, female, unknown. That's fine. Get rid of unknown for age. And then let's only focus on the older folks who may not be technically inclined and not so young where they just don't have the money to invest in an agency yet. So I'm going to stick with 35 to 65 and above. So 35 and above. And then language is going to be important. Let's go with English and then next. Okay, now our total budget. How do you determine this? If you're in a position where you want to advertise and you're considering hiring a virtual assistant who's going to cold call all of your leads that you pulled from a lead scraper. Let's say you're going to hire them part-time, 20 hours a week. You're going to probably pay them around $12 an hour. Instead, you can use that budget over here that'll run all day, every day for every time zone and get you thousands of people looking at your ad. You're probably going to have a better result here because your cold caller is probably going to run out of energy, run out of motivation, and ultimately just quit. So we're going to put that $1,000 over here, and then our end date is going to be 1 month out because that's what our budget was. So we're going to count 30 days, put it out there, which gives us an average of $31 every day. That's about a couple of meals. So should be able to do that. Start slow, see how it's going in a couple of days. If you're getting the right amount of views, maybe you're getting an inquiry or two, that's a good sign. Then come back and you can increase your budget at that time. Hit next, enter your payment information, and then promote. Now our ad is going to be in pending status until Google, who owns YouTube, has a chance to verify that we're not doing anything crazy, breaking their policies. And then later tonight, probably by the time we wake up in the morning, this status is going to say enabled. And then you're going to start seeing impressions, costs, views, all of this stuff, website visits. And also if you set up your Google tags appropriately, you can start tracking where the customer journey is. How many people clicked on your ad, landed on your funnel? Did they go through to your learn more button? Did they land in your shopping cart? Did they check out? And so on. So as always, this ad, along with this complete walkthrough, is going to be available in my Skool community. I'm going to keep building new ads and exploring artificial intelligence that builds ads based on prompt as well. So I'm going to keep exploring those and I'm going to put them into my Skool community for you all to use. So that's it for today. We'll see you in the next video. If you want to try your hand at doing this yourself instead of just watching, you can use my HighLevel affiliate link in the description below. If you use that, you get an extended 30-day HighLevel trial, hundreds of pre-built AI agents, access to my Skool community, 40+ business and marketing courses that I've built. You'll have all of my website template that you've seen me create. I'll even hop on a live Zoom call with you twice a week to help guide you and build your business with you. You'll have a direct line to me and also a chance to join my agency and run some of these businesses that I have, as well as take on my client. Hope to see you soon. Thank you.